Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. I'm being joined again by East Coast LQ Reviews, Tanner.
Cheers.
And Miscellaneous Brew Reviews.
Cheers.
And we're drinking a beer. So, courtesy of Bumpy, but I guess Jordan took you guys to the brewery when you were in Albany. This is...
and he still paid for that, though.
Bumpy did? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is from Bumpy. So, cheers to you, Bumpy.
Cheers.
This is from Druthers Brewing. I've never had anything from Druthers. I don't think... well, you have. Because you were there. So this is called Elysium. It is a double dry hop New England IPA, 7.2% alcohol by volume. They're out of Saratoga Springs, Albany, Schenectady, and Clifton Park. They have 4 locations? Interesting. Okay. Double dry hop with Citra and Nelson Sauvin. Canned on June 25th, 2025. So, a few months old at this point. Diamond Dust is what it says on the bottom. Alright. Cool artwork there. You're probably going to have, well, maybe you can see it. It's just like, kind of like brewery equipment and stuff. And then they've got, there's like a martini glass there with some hops dropping into it. Kind of reminds me of like old 90s like video games. Like
Those are fermenters.
Fermenters, yeah. Anyway, interesting looking label design.
I think. Pretty sure.
Yeah. First time having Druthers. Drew, you can check another New England brewery off your list.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely covered a lot of ground.
In just the first day, full day that you've been here. So we got the whole weekend. Okay.
Looks good. Hazy, golden orange. Wait.
Yeah, typical New England appearance, like orange juice with a head. Yeah.
Orange juice with a head.
Looks good.
It's definitely tropical.
It's got a little bit of that dank, earthy.
A little dank, earthy, definitely citrus, like tangerine.
Tangerine.
And a little bit of maybe like mango or pineapple, or kind of like a combination of the two. You're getting stone fruit? I'm not getting the peach. There's a lot going on with it though. Maybe I'll get peach like on the palate or the finish. Sometimes the stone fruit is hard for me to detect on the aroma for whatever reason, but then I'll drink it and like on the finish I'll get that like peachy, keen type note.
I get like melon, like honeydew.
You know what I've noticed a lot
Yeah.
lately?
Cantaloupe, honeydew, yeah.
I don't know why I always do the aroma before tasting the beer. Because
That's how I've always done it.
I know that's how I've always done it.
I know what
Same
you're getting
here,
at. People,
but
yeah.
I get way better aromas after I drink it.
That's why we drink it, and then if we get any more aromas, we just keep adding on. There's a guy that does the taste first before the aroma. He's from New York, actually.
He's doing it right.
I can't think of his name. Older guy. He's got
Like a guava note.
I'm subscribed to his channel. I can't. I've shouted him out before, but now I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, if you're watching, you
It
know
smells
who you
like
are.
it's got some zing
It's very
to
tropical. It's 7.2.
2.
Oh, okay, all right. So still kind of single
Yeah.
range.
Smells good. I'm ready to get into it.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
I like these snifter glasses.
Mm-hmm. Stouts and IPAs, like this is how I want to
perfect.
drink them.
I like these though. This little one. I don't.
Oh yeah.
I don't have a style like this.
It's like dry white grape.
Yeah,
Finish.
the Nelson.
The Nelson Sauvin hops, yeah.
But big time.
I wasn't picking that up on the aroma, but you do get like that dry grape skin type of thing.
It's kind of like berry.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of like
Mm.
It's very fruity, tropical up front.
That is really good.
There's not. It's a little bit more sweet. It's a little bit more of a sweeter New England. It's not as It's not as like piney and earthy, but But it's also, like you said, what was the date on that?
June,
So it's not like super.
July, August,
like,
so
green,
3 months old,
yeah,
which
so
is
any green aspect.
that's about the
would drop
cutoff
off,
point. After
probably,
3 months, you know, in my, you know,
You're
for
not
this
gonna
type
really
of
get a lot
style,
of that.
if you go like 4 months or more for a New England style IPA, you're losing a lot of.
But it
flavor.
held up well.
It did. This is kind of on the tail end of its freshness,
Yeah.
though, I would say. But it's obviously it's fine. There's nothing. It doesn't taste.
Yeah.
When IPAs like get old like that, they start to taste kind of
tea.
musty, and you get like a white tea kind of note in there, and none of that with this.
The malts start to
It becomes more malty.
more malty rather than hoppy.
Cantaloupe, man.
Yeah, I'm getting honeydew
Yeah.
cantaloupe.
Yeah.
When you
time
said
melon.
stone fruit, like I was a little hesitant, and then as soon as you were like melon, I'm like, yep, cantaloupe. That's what I'm detecting.
Yeah, I like it, and then it's got that cereal grain kind of base biscuity breadiness to it.
It's really good.
Little acidic,
Not bad.
a little bit of like a
7.2.
tart acidity.
I like this is kind of like the perfect. So I love the double IPAs, and Treehouse does a lot of 8%, 8.5, beers that are really good. There's something to be said about that 6.8 to like 7.5.
Oh yeah.
That ABV range, at which this is 7.2, so it falls right into that category. There's something about that ABV range for New England style IPAs that I find really appealing.
Well.
It just they're a little bit smoother. The body's a little bit lighter, so your sessionability is a little bit higher. The
Most of the vitamin C beers were in between.
in between.
Yeah.
There's something about that. That's why the Julius Treehouse is one of their OGs, because that's a 6.8.
Yeah.
And it's a New England IPA, but it's on the lighter side. I just find that the ABVs being a little bit lighter, not immediately going to 8% plus, which a lot of
They're
brewers
not
are
as
doing
beefy
now.
and they're more drinkable.
It works.
Yeah.
It just works.
Yeah.
This is in the excellent range for me. I think.
This is pretty good.
I think it's a pretty solid A. Maybe I'm lowballing a little bit. I don't know, but I'm the number that comes to mind is 94 out of 100, which is still a solid A beer. I do think that this is an excellent New England style IPA. I think it's better than a lot of the. It's not as generic, once you have so many of these, they can kind of seem like repetitive, but because of the melon notes, like the cantaloupe, honeydew type notes, and the little bit lighter body, because it's not a double, I think it just works really well, and it makes it on the upper tier, for the style, for the New England IPA style. This is the only beer I've had from Druthers. I don't know what their other stuff's like. I've heard from some people that they're kind of hit or miss, but this is definitely a hit for sure, in my opinion.
The only thing is, I feel like with this is the nose is like when you smell it again, it smelled. I think the aroma kind of took a little bit of.
It's actually smelling a little bit more dank now that I've had a few sips, but that's not a bad thing.
I was thinking it smells a little bit more malty from the nose. Like the nose kind of has a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Slightly more malty aspect to it because it is a little bit older, but it tastes really, really good.
Yeah. I would never guess that this is a 3-month-old. Like, it tastes fresh to me.
So you wouldn't guess it was 7.2% either.
No. Well, I mean, it's super drinkable.
I would think this was like a 6.5, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely doesn't drink. A lot of these IPAs don't drink to the actual ABV.
In a good way, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, because of the hops and all the flavors. Like this style, even the higher ABV ones don't taste like the ABV that they are, because there's so much going on in these beers that they mask the alcohol pretty well for the most part. If you taste a lot of alcohol in a New England
like a 12%
juice bomb type of beer, then chances are there's something wrong with the brewing. They're not making a quality beer.
And these guys, just to put into perspective, are literally like 2 minutes down the street from Fidens.
Yeah.
So these guys are like pretty much fighting competition.
We get Fidens beer here. We definitely don't get Elysium, Druthers beer here.
So these guys are literally in competition with Fidens. Like they're 2 minutes down the street. Like that's their.
As far as not in competition out here, because Fidens is the only we can't get Druthers, but yeah.
Well, I'm talking about
for the
area.
for the locals, yeah. So 94. What do you think?
I'm gonna go just like a tad under you. I'm gonna go 92 because I really like it, but I think the only thing that kind of I feel like if we drank it a little bit fresher, it would have just like a better nose. I feel like the nose is a little bit on that malty sweet side.
Fair enough.
But the palate is friggin' awesome. But yeah, overall, I think it's definitely a great beer. It's solid.
Nice.
For sure, yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, it was good. It did have those mellow notes and that white grape kind of dry finish
Oh yeah,
on
we
the
didn't
palate.
we
You know,
talked about that.
wasn't overly boozy. It's kind of like right in the slot too. It's not too much.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's par for course for some of the stuff I've had here recently, locally. But I think maybe like a 91 or 90, 92. I'm going to go with
Okay.
91.
All right.
It's not bad. But,
So kind of like A minus.
It's kind of hard to give it anything more. Like, I feel like I might even give that, because this is the only product I've tried. It's kind of hard to put them on the board with a super high score, too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, pretty solid beer.
Feel about, you know what I mean? You can't just be like, well, it's our first beer.
We'd love to try some more Druthers stuff if it ever makes its way to our area. I'll pick them up. I would definitely, after this experience, I would definitely buy a couple 4-packs of some of their different offerings and check them out. But a winner for sure.
I don't actually. They might distribute.
They probably do. I'm just saying they don't distribute
they do.
here. I have never seen a Druthers beer ever.
I'm talking about in New York. I think you can. I think you can buy them at.
Well,
store.
They've got 4 different locations in New York.
I know, but I'm talking about like, because you know how like Treehouse has sort of
like package stores, beer stores. Do they have?
I think you can buy them in store, like actual.
All right. Well, yeah.
Beer stores, liquor stores.
Let us know out there if anybody out there's had Druthers. What do you think? Do they distro? Do you guys live in an area not close to the brewery where you can get Druthers, and maybe they just don't distribute it out here in Mass so much? Let us know. Let us know what you think of this beer if you've had it. But yeah, that'll do it for this beer review. Solid beer. We'll say A minus to A beer. But yeah, that'll do it for this beer review.
Text messages on his computer.
That's right. Yeah, take the dog.
It's 2025, people. We get phone calls and text messages on our computer now.
You're adding to you're delaying the inevitable. We're gonna end this beer review. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to Drew. Thanks to Tanner for joining me. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, cheers everybody.
Cheers.